Hello everybody, welcome to the Olympus server. It's going to be my 100th episode here on the Olympus server, and someone asked for a tour. So thought we might as well do that, sounded like a good idea. Don't do it! Not yours! Alright, so to begin, we are going to start off here in Spawn. And I'll go over all like the community places that we have on the server. I'm not going to show you my tower, as I'm assuming you've already seen it. And if not, stay tuned for the next episode. I'm sure we'll be back. We are currently working on this map, both because we think it's going to look cool once it's all done with the new map feature, map stitching feature. But also it's helping us kind of load everything up in 1.6.4 to make way for the 1.7 snapshots. So we are currently, as of this recording, in 1.6.4. So you see we got like 4 more maps that need to be done. I do believe that one up in the corner is done. And then I'm not sure if we're going to add another row here because we do have a bit of land that's going over into the next area. And I believe that's where Jordan Razor's base is. So actually while we're here, we can go over kind of the island. You can't see all of it, but imagine. We are right here at that little green dot. That is Spawn. These maps are the largest scale, so they're about, I think it's 2048 across. So it's quite the distance. So everything on the map looks really small. Here's our desert, I believe, where we get all of our sand. Or no, wait, I think it's there. I think that is actually D-Gamer's base, or one of them. And his second base, I believe, is over there. That's where his like, castle and mob farm are. We have Sri, who has a base there. But I don't know if that's her current base. She might be somewhere else. Who else do we have? We have Iroh, whose base, I don't know if is on here. I don't think it is. I think he's in this map here. But he's somewhere up here, I do believe. He's kind of north of Spawn. We have Damian, who's up in the snow biome up there in the north. And I think he's located on this upper map here that I'm holding, or maybe it's this one, I can't remember. He's somewhere around here. This will be easier to see in the new snapshots. Who else is worth mentioning? Well, I shouldn't say that. Who isn't worth mentioning? Everybody's worth mentioning. Who else can I remember and I actually know where they are? Fancy Blue Pants has 2 bases, and I believe they're all over here somewhere. We have Golden Stars, whose floating island is very hard to see as well. So it's just as small there as my tower. But I believe her floating island is either here or possibly here in kind of this gap, the water. It's kind of in a middle, surrounded by land, but far enough away that you don't see it. And then, yeah, Jordan Razor's base is over there. We're running for 4th Island, which is this guy. So that's where he's got his one base. And then he's currently relocated to a new base, which I believe is also on that same map as Iroh. There's Jars Crafted, who's off the map. He's way down to the south, but he hasn't been on the server either in a while. And Golden Star's other place, that horse ranch that we visited, is pretty much south from here, quite a ways. All the way to another continent. And I believe that is it for the members, and we'll take a look at some of their bases here in a little while. But let's start the tour. So this is our spawn. This was mostly set up before I got here. I joined the server in December, end of December 2012. And the server itself was started in, I believe, November of 2012. It was started on 1.4.2. And it was originally formed on the forums and by Iroh. Iroh is the owner, and he's the one who runs the server for us. So he started on the forums, and that's how I think most of the members, or the original members, found the server and all got together. Like D-Gamer, he joined right before me, but from the forums. And Stars, and Jordan Razor. All those people are from beforehand, all joined from the forums. And also some other members like Taco and Stealth, they were all from the forums as well. So it's mainly just myself and anybody who came after me that has been looked at from a YouTube standpoint. And then we have some other members, the original members from the forums as well, who have started recording as well since then. So now the server is primarily YouTube, or pretty much YouTube, I would say, from now on. Any new member that we do add to the server needs to have a YouTube channel and is planning on recording an LP here on the server. And we're not like officially looking for new members, but we are always looking for new members. So we're not active. We don't have a contest or anything going on, but people are welcome to still apply. Iroh, in his latest video, talked about it. So we are currently looking for people. So if yourselves, or if you know anybody who you watch that you think would be a great fit for this server, you could pass that on to us. And the best way to do that is going to be on our forum page on the Minecraft forums. It'll be in the link in the description. It'll also be in the video of Iroh's that I will link in the description. So yeah, we are always looking. Our main criteria is 17 and over. Has a YouTube channel and records. Has a proven recording history, which just means you've shown that you're kind of dedicated to recording series, and it won't be just like something you do on a whim, record a few episodes and then get bored. So that's kind of how we are looking for new members. So yeah, let's see here. This is the plaza, I believe, as it's been dubbed. This was built by D-Gamer, and Sri, I think, helped as well. I know she helped gather a lot of the material for it, or the quartz, and I believe she helped in construction, but I'm not positive. But I know D-Gamer for sure worked on this. So this is kind of a starting area where people can grab kind of things that they need. And there's a few games that were set up. So there's like a capture the flag here, which we've played, I think, a couple times, but not recently. Some weed in the middle and a space for perhaps a giant tree, I think, for Christmas is the plan. There's a little spleef arena here, which I believe D-Gamer and Jars has used. I have not used personally. I'm not aware if anyone else has. There's some farms over this way, so there's some cows. There's some chickens, which I think the chickens are kind of up there. So they just ensure those are full of eggs. There's some sheep over here. Nope, and some shears. There you go. And I think that's it for those. Now, I don't think there's anything really on the upper area either. Oh no, wait, I forgot to go outside. There's some farms out here in the open. So a little bit of cactus to fall down, cocoa beans, some smooth stone, cobblestone, and again, most of this was built by D-Gamer, if not all. Oh wow, it's loud. Okay, and that's it for the plaza. Let's head back to spawn. I don't suppose are these full blocks or there? No, they're slabs. I might sleep away the night. So at spawn, there's a grid-like layout for plots, and everybody can kind of build something on their plot. So everyone's given a plot, or you can do kind of like Jars just built out off to the side in the ocean there. He built that nice ship, like a pirate ship. But you could do everything, anything you like, I think. Most people have opted for houses. I built kind of a weird-looking house. This one's Iroh's, Jordan Razor, no idea. Stealth, maybe? He tore down whatever he used to have. No idea. This is our Iron Golem farm, community Iron Golem farm. So it's in the spawn chunk, so it runs anytime anybody's online and in the overworld, I do believe. And yeah, that's going to be used for, and is used for any time we need any community iron for anything like building beacons to help dig out areas or anything like that for projects or whatever else. We use them for anvils at the end for repairing. Any community type thing like that is kind of what we're trying to save those for. It's because otherwise it makes it a little too easy to get iron if it's just, and there's a lot of it. This is a skeleton spawner that collects arrows and bones. It's not an XP farm, so it just kills them. It's just for the drops. And this was constructed, I believe, I know Jars did some of it. I don't remember who did the head. I think Iroh might have done the head. Not too sure. Over here is another D-Gamer creation. Here we have a running for fourth. And no idea. And stars is the nice chid tree. Yeah, I don't know if this person's on the server anymore. Oh, I've never known who it belonged to. And I believe that's about it. So let's leave spawn. I think that's all we need to see here. You can die in a fire. There's King of the Ladder being worked on by Running for Fourth. So we'll have to hopefully play that soon. We've got our new members over here. So this one is Coco. Sorry. Looks like Fancy tore down his house. His house used to be right here, I think. This is a guy named Chichu. I don't think he's on the server anymore. And Damian's Igloo. And this was built by Sri. It's like a little multi-farm. Has a little bit of everything for you. And over this way is our zombie arena. Kind of started by D-Gamer, I think, and Jordan. And then me, D-Gamer, and Damian have been working on the streams, as well as Stars. All the aesthetics is mainly D-Gamer. We've been helping him recreate it. Wow, this thing looks pretty sweet. I haven't been here in a while. So yeah, this was designed by D-Gamer. He kind of designed like a quarter of it to get kind of things out, and then we just started replicating it. But we have to come back and finish it. Oh, that looks cool. We'll have to do something with that, though. I'm starting to think the floor doesn't really fit with the arena, maybe? I don't know. We've already torn it out once. I'd hate to tear it out again. But if we change it, we might be able to get rid of that lighting error too, because it always comes back. So this zombie arena, there is a zombie spawner down at the bottom. So to use it, you have to go down there and kind of like store up some zombies. Just kind of wait down there, let them spawn. We do have a system to give them like drops. I don't think it's perfected yet. In the four corners, there are little chutes, and I think this one's open, or I saw one that I think is open. Yeah, the light's on. So zombies will come up here. Now while you're waiting down there, these are closed like that. So zombies store up kind of in the water below, and Damian has it set up so there's a dispenser here. So when the zombies are there, this water isn't, so they don't drown. So they all just kind of gather there. And then we have a whole mess of redstone that we worked on the stream. We have to come back and clean it up, and I think Damian found some bugs and stuff as well. So things that aren't quite working. So it's a bit of a mess, but the general idea is we got a bunch of game modes, and the controls are up here. So you can go down there, you can store them up. We'll start the game, or the zombie battle. We have full mode, sequence mode, random mode. Those three modes are talking about the gates. So random mode, a gate will open kind of randomly, and eventually until all four are open. Sequentially, we'll have like one open, and then two, and then three, and then four, in like a determined amount of time. So like every 30 seconds, one would open, and then 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, sort of deal. And random just means one will open whenever, and it could take however long until they all open up. So it's more like every 30 seconds there's a chance for one of the doors to open. And then over here we have other little things. Upgrade zombies. I don't know why if we put anything on that yet. I think that's going to be to give them drops. And reset we had to add in to fix some of the redstone. I think that might cause the doors to close. Nope. And then, yeah, floor lighting just turns on and off the lighting on the floor. So this is the arena, not done. Hopefully we can get it working. And it's on like a little double pulse because of the hopper. But yeah, so if you want to fight them in the dock and maybe add some natural spawns in, you can do so. I don't know. Anyway, that is this, so let's move on. All right. To the Nether, I believe, is our next stop. Also, Running for Fourth has set up a little Halloween thing, and it's in his latest videos. If you're interested in seeing what that's all about, go check it out. I also think I recorded a clip, but it won't be in this episode, but maybe the next one. But yeah, if you want to see that, go check it out. It's got a bunch of us, kind of him showing it to us. So this is our Nether hub. Originally constructed by Iroh and Jordan Razor, I do believe. And it is... I really liked it when I got on the server. I thought it was one of the really cool things on the server. It's got the Olympus logo on the top. It's just a giant sphere, but it looks really cool. And if you get outside, it looks really cool too. And then I did some more kind of just prettying up, I guess, or adding in a bit of detail. So I changed the stairs out and did some other upgrades, I guess you could say, to the hub. But we've got 3 levels to this hub. The upper level is for people to build their tunnels. The second level is also for people to build their tunnels. The third level is for community stuff. One leads to like the Enderman farm or the stronghold. One's our nether shops. One's like, I believe, a message board, and I think the other direction doesn't have anything yet. But yeah, so here you'll see everybody's tunnel. We have different blocks that you can use. It started off as these 3 that people could change and put a sign up to kind of reflect your tunnel. And we had some things change, so that became less of a standard. And then horses came about, so people widened their entrances so they could get their horses through and stuff like that. But for the most part, yeah, we try to keep them consistent. So we won't go, I'm not going to go down anybody's tunnels. I will probably bring you to their bases, but I'll probably skip that. So on this level, let's head down to the bottom row where all the community stuff is. And we'll start with, sure, the nether shops. So these are the nether shops. Everybody on the server, or I guess the marketplace, that's a better name. So there's 2 floors for it at the moment. And this was recently, not that recently, but we renoed it, added a second floor, and that was done by, I think, Jars D Gamer did a lot of the aesthetics again. Running for 4th. And I think myself, maybe Domin was there, I'm not sure. But yeah, everyone can get a shop where you can kind of put stuff that you're interested in selling to other people for whatever you want. Typically gold, diamonds, or anything. But yeah, we've got Golden Stars Exchange. She's usually got some good books and weapons and stuff. That one wasn't done, so I kind of ignored it. Coco's starting up his shop. He's going to sell wood. And he's also got a cool automatic kind of wood farm under his spawn house that he showed in his recent video, so go check that out as well. Everybody who records on the server will be listed in the description below. This is Tacos. I think he's looking for beacons and is willing to give diamonds. Shane's Trading Center. I'm not sure what he trades. He's got some books and stuff as well, looks like. I think that's Cerise, but looks like she's got it blocked off while she's working on it, maybe. Stealth Brewery, now open, because you can sell them potions. Employee access. So this is D-Gamer. He's got 2 floors, because he's special. No. Here's our stairs to get down to the second level. There's also a quick drop at the other end. So yeah, this is D-Gamer's shop. He's got a pretty wicked mob farm set up. And so he's selling gunpowder and TNT. Ooh. Something just made a beep at me. This one looks like it's up for grabs. Jordan Razor's future shop. We've got Iroh. He sells wool because he's got his cool little sheep farm. And he also sells ice. He's got his ice farm. Alright. This is running for 4th shop. He sells slam balls and the cacti. Pretty cool, and he's got glowstone. I think it's all glowstone. Yeah, a lot of glowstone. Lighting the store up is very bright. This is Damion's clay shop. What does he call it again? No, I'm not saying that. Clay shop, so he sells the hardened clay. Bulk kind of deal. Or you can, like specialty, which carries a little bit of the colored stuff, and also the dyes. And over here we got Jars Crafted. Future site of Pirate Pumpkin Pie. Nobody likes pumpkin pie. My shop called Witch's Broom. So I did a little redstone contraption. Hit the button of the item you want. Put your payment in the chest, which is iron ore. And it will process it for you and send the items to the chest as well. So I sell all the stuff pretty much that my witch farm provides me. And I've got a secret door in the corner as well as a trap for anybody who tries to open it. Someone was leaving my door open all the time. Rude. Tater tots! Famous tater tots. So he sells potatoes, obviously, and various other items as well. So yeah, those are our nether shops, and there's another stairwell up here. And then there's this quick drop. It used to be ice, just kind of removed it because I'm lazy, and I just want to fall down. So that is that. We'll head over to our message board over here. We don't really use it all that often, or at least I don't check it or write anything on it. I don't know about the other people. It's a neat idea, but just never in my travels to stop by here. So, anyone up for an auto tree farm at the plaza? Ooh. Don't know when that was posted. We should put dates. D-Gamer's Gunpowder Shop, so that's, yeah, out of date. So is this underway? Is this open? Treasure Hunt. Ooh, that might be new. That will be fun. He does, like, little scavenger hunts. Running's time. Lapse account is now active. What? Running's time available to lapse account? No. I'm not reading that. It doesn't make sense. Ow! My head's... No, I don't know. It's running. Can't always understand him, but he's a good kid. Okay, Stronghold. We're actually on our way to the Stronghold. There's a stop here that goes to our Wither hunting grounds. And... yeah, let's go down there. So there's a fortress over here that we've kind of removed and built a kind of giant area to hunt wither skeletons. It's 4 layers tall. It's built in multiple intersections, and it's just been recently fixed. So we managed to restore the 1.5.2 structure data to this place. So we now get wither skeletons spawning on all floors, and it's, yeah, it's now working full efficiency. So it's just a manual run around and kill them kind of deal. But me and Damian are planning an automatic one, I believe, in the near future. We'll probably get that going, but it might be a while till it's actually complete. But yeah, you can see blaze and withers all over the place. Also installed, I'm talking to the people guy. There's a reset line as well. Might as well try to kill these guys while we're here. Gimme! I love how random it is when you get skulls. You just get like 2 back to back, and then you spend like half an hour and not get anything. Oh yeah, saw that coming. Stop it! I just want this guy. Ow! Don't touch me! I can't die during a tour. Ah! Ah! I'm gonna die during the tour. Good thing I didn't ender pearl. I would have died. Okay, let's get out of here, shall we? Okay, over there you can see, maybe, over there is a reset line. So there's some minecarts over there that bring you far enough away from this, so over 128 blocks away, so that everything in here is forced to despawn. So that's just a reset that you can use if you get too many like pigmen in here, or magma cubes or anything like that. And there's an... Oh wow, those guys are loud. Are they guarding the exit? Nope. Okay. Let's get out of here. And if we continue down the path, we get to our stronghold. Me, Iroh, and D-Gamer kind of redid this area. Gave it a Enderman head. And kind of get one with a semi-quartz theme to go with the other side of the portal. And kind of a jungly type ruiny feel as well. So it's another little mini sphere. We thought it fit well with the big sphere of the main hub to add in a little sphere here. Over here is a little baby zombie pigman that's holding my armor, but there's currently a bug in the game where he won't drop it if we kill him, so he's been trapped. But let's head to the stronghold. This was done by myself, Iroh, and actually D-Gamer as well. So the same 3. This is kind of what we came up with. Me and Iroh had kind of mucked around in creative. I came back and we kind of chiseled out this area. And D-Gamer came and he helped give us some ideas on different looks and stuff like that, and themes to go with. And then we came up with this. We're fairly happy with it. So the portals are there. We'll probably change that now that we can do odd number portals, maybe? I don't know. And I'm working on a sleeping room over there that I've not worked on in forever. But let's head to our end. Okay, so this is our end. D-Gamer spruced it up quite a bit, prettied it up, and we also lit it up as well to try to help with, if anybody's on the main island, it shouldn't affect the Enderman farm as much, because they still won't be spawning over here. So they're still free to spawn out there at the trap. I brought over some mushrooms as a food source. They're the main ones here. So I brought over 2 originally, and I kept some on the main island. And we brought them to the actual Enderman farm. So yeah, you get back, the return portal's there. You can enter pearl to the bottom of the bedrock, and usually it glitches you through into the portal, and you get sent back. Or I typically get over top. We have this little obsidian platform, of course, that you always spawn in at the end. We try to, or at least I do, try to pick it every time I come in and throw the obsidian in there. So that's for like community builds again. If we ever need, obsidian. I don't think I looked at them long enough. It's a nice kind of way to do it. I mean, mining up those 25 every time you come in isn't a big deal. It doesn't take that long, but it does add up over time. Alright, so we come down here. This was built, I believe, by Iroh and Tater Tot, I do believe. And it was all built way before I got here, but there has been a lot of kind of revamps and renovations done. I've done some in the past with Iroh, Damian's done some, Tater's done some. I think a few people have worked on this place. I'm not going to show over too much of it. We recently did a... You can see some of them die. We recently did a change where the ender pearls get collected and stored and thrown out into the void. It doesn't pick them all up, but it does a decent amount of job. If you'd like to know how it works, I recommend visiting Damian's channel. He did a video recently that shows it and all the changes we made. But we got enchanting, repair, Enderman farm. It's the typical tripwire design. Some hopper system to filter it out. We've got 2 separate piston walls, one on each side. That, depending on which way you like to use a farm, some people like to just run. Some people like to hop in the minecart, so you could do that as well. And depending which side you're working on, you can close the other side to trap the XP so it doesn't go over to the other side. So it just kind of helps funnel it towards you. We've got some ender pearl storage, which is automatic. So it should take the ender pearls from there and store them in that chest and this chest. And then I think it chucks into the void. And also some safety chests and lost and found. So any item that's not an ender pearl that gets sucked up by those hoppers gets thrown in there. Everybody at the end here gets a little cubby hole that you can use to store chests and typically enchanting books and stuff like that, so that you can keep some items here and you don't have to worry about bringing everything with you every time. So we've expanded it quite a bit and made room for it in the future if we get really crazy and add 20 people to the server. We have the capacity here at the end. So that is the end farm. Woo! Oh, I'm starving, actually. So yeah, we use mushrooms for food over here. You can get bowls out of these dispensers. And right now our cow's here, but we used to have them hidden up in the ceiling. So me and Damian are still working on that. There we go. All right, let's move on. I believe that concludes all like the community stuff that's on the server. So let's go ahead and visit some people's bases. I don't think we'll have a chance to visit them all, but I'll try to visit, I think, the people that record, just to give you an idea of what they have available. So if you're interested to check them out. So this is Iroh, owner of the server. He's got this line here. Some people may recognize the theme is similar to Vintage Beef, but he did not watch Vintage Beef, he does not watch Vintage Beef, and he hadn't actually seen Vintage's tunnel, so it's not a replica on purpose, and he has done it different as well. I mean, it's not exactly... It's similar, there's sky and all that, but it's different. It was his unique idea as well, just someone else has done it also. So yeah, this is Iroh's place. He's working, I don't know his grand scheme for this area, but he's got this dugout area. I'm not going to show you guys too much, just give you a quick rundown, I guess, of the area if I recognize anything. But the best bet is to check out their channels if you want to figure out more of what's happening here. But he's got this main area down here, and then I think, I don't know if I got the right direction, but outside he's got his sheep farm, which we can visit too. That's over this away, and he was recently pranked by Damian with some sheep floating up in the sky. I think he called it his living rainbow. There they are. Takes a little to get close enough to him for them to render in. Woo! But yeah, he's got a sheep farm here. It's fairly automated. There's water to help kind of direct them to the front, I think, and you can go around and shear them, and the wool gets collected in a water stream and gets sorted in a sorter storage room, which is either here. No, I think it's over on the other side. So yeah, that's his little sheep farm area. He's got a fairly large village here, just natural village, but I think he's fenced it in, it looks like, yeah. He's also got an ice tray, which is over here in the snow biome. It's of the design that I originally saw on the JL Cruise server tour, back when Silk Touch was introduced. And Iroh actually used one of my tutorials I made for an ice tray to build this guy. So it's like an extra large version. It's like 4 times as big as the one I show in my tutorial. But it's the standard design that I think is typically used for the ice tray, with the spacing and the separation of the solid blocks to help freeze the water quicker. And it tries to limit it, so each water block typically just has one solid block next to it. So any of these ice that you stand on, right, you have one solid block. So it's fairly efficient. So, and it's all hooked up to a button system. You press it once or you just cycle it through its different functions by pressing the button. So like the next function would be all these would lower, like so. And then you can go in and harvest the ice. And then when you're done, you press it again, and everything lowers. The dams lower, the whole place floods again, and then everything comes back up and gets ready to freeze again. So that, in a nutshell, is Iroh's base. Check him out if you'd like to see more, or even if you don't, check him out anyway. Let's move on. Snow farm. Next to Iroh, we have Damian Smorway. So he's out in that snow biome, if you recall. He's got a nifty auto rail system set up here. So if we hit this button, a man cart will fall down and we can get in it, and a block will come up to launch us. There it is. And yeah, so he's got his rail all done. Looks very snazzy, and it does kind of look like s'mores. S'mores with lettuce. But yeah, Damian's built in a snow biome. I call it kind of like the winter ski lodge type area, because it looks very like cabiny, and yeah, I could imagine a ski hill resort being placed here. It would fit in nicely. He's fairly far out. He's towards the very kind of north end of the continent. And I'm only showing you his tunnel because it's fairly quick and it's automated. And yeah, then you get out here, a couple arrows fire in quick succession, which cause the minecart to break. So an alternative to using cactus. And then you just throw the minecart in there and it gets reintroduced up to the top. And this side works very similar to the other side in terms of dropping the minecart. Alright, so he's got very many portals, but this is the one I typically go through. And it goes to a nice kind of lookout area above his base, his area. He's got a statue here called Irolibus, built by myself and Iroh. It was kind of a prank. And it's recently had its head exploded. So if you want to know what that's all about, go check out Damian's channel. I believe it's in the episode where he pranks Iroh. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. Oh, he's got a horse. Mr. I hate horses. I don't want a horse. He's got a horse. So yeah, here you have it. He's got a lot of cool things around. I think his main house is there for storage. He's got some stuff in the mountain. I don't know what that building's used for. If it has a purpose, I'm not sure. This one I think is his has his potion brewer, automated potion brewer in there. But it's kind of what I mean, like a ski resort. It's kind of like the restaurant area. We come back down. Now it just needs some, maybe that's like the inn where you sleep. So it just needs like a giant ski hill somewhere. Alright, I'm going to sleep and we'll check out his base in a bit more detail. Alright, let's do a quick run through. Ha! Okay, so it is kind of like a little restaurant-y area. A little lounge up top. Very cool. Chest. Nice. Very nice. So yeah, some cool little detail work in here. And here's his potion brewer, so it's got like selections, like they're all like tea flip-flops and whatnot, and when it's ready it will throw the potions into the brewing stand, I believe, for you to take. So you kind of call to order and it sends up your drink. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, I think he has something underneath. I don't know if that's oh, aha. It might be just the wiring for all that, the auto brewer. I get a 3x3 door, and that does lag me too, Damian. So yeah, here's all of his wiring for his brewer. So that's, there you go. I can't remember if this is the Redstone mountain, or there's one mountain that's dubbed the Red Mountain or something, just because it's just full of redstone. But it might be this one, I don't remember. Whew. Alright, so yeah, this is his, I think the first one he built. And mainly storage. I think he has some storage down here and another portal down here as well. So that gets you right back to his little mini hub. And he's probably going to do what I'm going to eventually do as well, and just have multiple portals that go different locations and have them nicely set up in the nether. But got to figure out where they all need to go first. Okay. So this one's for his wheat farm. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So I think you go up these drunken stairs to activate this button here, and it will wash all that wheat, or most of the wheat, away. And I think this is his third portal in the area. I don't know if he has any more. And then it goes down as well, and I don't know where this goes. Is this maybe his more bulk storage? Oh no, this is going to be his food storage. It's like cold room storage. So pumpkins, melons, wheat. Actually, yeah, that's cool. I like how he did that. To identify everything. Very cool. Okay. And he's also got some very cool animal farms, so those are worth checking out in his videos, because I'm not going to have time to show those to you very well, or at all. I don't know what this room is. Maybe this is just more storage. Maybe this is bulk storage. I think that's what this is. So he's got his little starter house there, kind of deal. That a bit of storage, but I think that's where he's going to put more bulk. Ooh, I hear a zombie. I think that's Iroh's zombie that has his gear. Okay, so this is his chicken farm. So this is a pretty cool contraption. I'm not going to go over it. But there's controls here. You can kind of read them if you like, get an idea. Start, stop, chicken shoot mode, auto harvest mode, lock egg dispensers. So I think you might be able to get the idea, but it's pretty much like a shooting range. You can call and chickens will start falling and you can shoot them with the bow and arrow. But if you don't kill them, they get killed anyway. But it's kind of a neat, very cool, fun way of doing a little chicken farm. Oh yeah, a little bit of lag. And over here is his cow farm, also pretty cool. I don't know, how do we get down over here? So worth checking out his videos on this too, because he goes into it in greater detail and shows you how it all works. But it's cow farm, so they're all up there, and yeah, it's got it decorated very nicely, some trapped cows, but that ceiling shifts, they fall, they die eventually. Or no, I think they die because the water stops, and then they hit the ice, and they die. Alright, so that is Damian's place. Let's move on. Alright, next up we have Golden Star. She doesn't record, but she's active on the server, and she does a lot of the group stuff with us as well. So I think her place is worth showing. I'll meet you there, but I think I actually made a minecart. But I'll show you a bit of her tunnel here. So she did a cool little thing with leaves and logs to make it look like trees on the walls. So that's very cool. She's got dual rails with an ice track down the middle. Here we are at the other end of the tunnel. It's a fair distance away, so it does take a little bit to travel. So she's built, and I believe D-Gamer helped her with the floating parts. There's a floating island here. So we're out over the water. And I believe there is land kind of all the way around. I think there's part of it that goes out to the ocean. And this is technically ocean. And yeah, it's a cool little like dojo type deal. Looks pretty cool. We did a little wooden sword battle here once with some of the other guys. So we kind of role-played, I guess, ringing the bell to begin and then went at it with wooden swords. So that was fun. But yeah, this one's... She actually has a really cool base that I showed before as well with the horses, the horse stable. But I'm not going to show that again just because I already have. She might have done some changes since I've been there, but... And I have shown this as well, I believe, earlier on in the series, but might be some new people that might not have seen this yet. So that's that. I'm actually going to head west from here is Jordan Razor's place. He's pretty much a straight shot from the nether as well, as was Stars, and he's further away from spawn than she is. So he's out this way. So I'm going to head that way, but that'll give us an opportunity to go off the cliff with the boat. Can I put it down? That'll give us the opportunity to check this thing out from below, because that's where it looks really cool. There is also an underground, actually. It has all of our villagers and a whole bunch of stuff down there, some farms and stuff. So there's basically, I think it's close to bedrock. But there's a zombie purifier down there and some rails and hallways and stuff like that. But yeah, there's the floating island. Pretty cool. And yeah, I'm going to head to Jordan's this way. So I will see you there. And here we are at Jordan's place. I think he showed that in his latest video. So Jordan started off in the forums, but he also now does record as well. Oh god, you got a death trap. Is that for like squids, or is it just accidental? Probably accidental. Let me out. I don't have any torches to light the way. Although, I have the technology. I'm pretty sure this is just a mistake, but it looks almost like it's just to filter some random squids that might get trapped down there. I'll light it up for him so he knows it's there. Alright, so this is his place. So yeah, he showed this, and I think he worked on it in his last episode. That looks cool. The trees, very nice. The vines, very nice. The quartz, very nice. All very nice. Does that go down anywhere? I don't know. I'll let you guys find that out by checking out his channel. So go give him some support, Jordan Razor. He was working on these arenas as well, like PvP arenas. He was going to do various themes, and he finished this guy, which is themed of the end. So it's pretty cool. It's like a little end battlegrounds. We've used it once, but we should definitely use it again. But yeah, everyone starts off with whatever gear you decide on, and then you basically just battle it out. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I think his plan, his grand scheme of things, I think was to build more of them. Though I don't know if this one was a lot of work, so I don't know if he's going to continue that or not. But yeah, check him out. He can tell you more. He's also got a building started over here as well, towards the jungle. Looks pretty cool. And it looks like he's gotten more done since the last time I've seen. So I don't want to show too much here either, but you can see what he's kind of got planned. Looks like he's got some roadways going in, laying everything out. And then if that's going to be some kind of like palace, castle type deal. Looks kind of castle-y. Like the vines and everything. Little courtyard. Little light thing. Yeah, it looks very cool, very cool. Yeah, go give Jordan some love. And what's that? Oh, it's a dock. Okay, cool. I think this is where his other one was going to be, so it looks like he took it out. So he used to have another circle laid out over here, so yeah, I think maybe he's changed his mind, and he's working on something else. But this is cool. Got a little pier. I don't think I've seen that in his videos, so I probably just spoiled it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I could cut it out, but I'm not going to. I think that pink wool is remnants of a prank done by DGamer and Jars Crafted, and they were dubbed the Pink Bunny Crew. To do. To-do list, get back at the Pink Bunny Crew, probably. Alright, so we're going to take Jordan's nether to get back, and we'll move on to the next one. Well, I jumped off the cart by accident, and I couldn't catch it. But my tunnel runs right beside Jordan's. And Stars, actually. So we have like 3 tunnels running side by side, heading in the same direction, going almost the same way, and then they kind of split off. But if I was to suggest another hub in the future, I think I would say not to have like one hub, like a central hub. You could have a central hub, but then also have like satellite hubs. So you have one in the middle, and then you have another one that goes whatever, however far you want, 500 blocks, what have you. So you could have like a north station, an east station, a west station, and a south station. And then from there, people could build out from those satellite ones. And you wouldn't have anyone in the middle. Or maybe you could have some in the middle. But that way, you could have like dedicated tunnels that would take you out really, really far. And then from there, people could make their tunnels. And then they wouldn't have to make such a big tunnel, either a long tunnel. Yeah, it'd be a little less work and stuff like that. All right, let's find our next candidate. I am going to go to DGamers. He does record. He's not able to very often, but I think you guys are always pleased when he's able to. And he does do a lot of stuff on the server, community-wise. So this is his desert base. I'm going to skip that one because I'm pretty sure I've shown that as well in the past. I'm going to go to one I believe he's currently working on. It's kind of his castle, so I'll see you when I get there. Alright, here we are at his little nether hub at his base. So he's got a portal down there, he's got a portal here, and then I think his tunnel is going to keep going. So I think he has more stuff over here, or other people have kind of branched off of his tunnel to get like quartz or go out really far for, yeah, I believe quartz or mushrooms, I'm not too sure. But here we go at DGamers. It's pretty cool base, a lot going on. Let's get on top of this mountain he built. That's right, DGamer builds mountains. Why not? Okay, so yeah, DGamer has been, yeah, I'd say be a huge contributor to the community aspect on the server. He joined, yeah, like I said, I think before I did, from the forums. But yeah, he's a workhorse. He gets a lot done. He's a little less. He's not on as much anymore as he's back in school. But yeah, check this place out. Pretty cool looking. Pretty huge. I'm not going to go into detail of everything, but he's got some buildings over there. I think his villagers he might have somewhere over there. I can't remember what he dubs them. But yeah, he's got a very cool building style. And he can just do it. He just kind of builds, which is very cool to see. So it doesn't really, I don't think, doesn't seem to really plan or need to like really plan things out to the T or anything like that. He can just kind of build it and make it all come together, and usually it like turns out really, really nice. Yeah, this looks fairly recent. I'm not sure I've seen that. His mob farm is actually below there, and that's probably what we'll take a look at, as well as these towers. I like what he's doing with the color. He's adding the clay in, which does add a lot more color to it. This stuff's built kind of before we got the clay, and you can see the difference. So a lot of grays over here, and then over here you can start to see the grays mixed in with some colors and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's take a look at his mob farm, because it is currently I think it's the only really mob farm here on the server, a darkroom style. And it's built to be pretty efficient if I can find my way in it. Oh, that's his farm. Nope, I'll get in there. I'll see you in there. This place. That's cool. Vicky. I just want to get down, guy. How do I get into your place? Here we go. Alright. I think it's right in here. If we could get a peek. Oh, it's working. So he's got an item elevator here with stuff going up. We might need to do our show G-Gaima, if he hasn't seen it already, that new item elevator that was shown to me with the fence gates and whatnot. But yeah, it's in there. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me just punch through these two. So the glass isn't in the way, but there she be. So it's piston style, fall trap. They fall down to the ground down there. Look at this, even this looks outstanding. And there's some sweeper minecarts that go underneath to collect the drops. And then they get sorted, I do believe. And they go up to those towers up above where we just were. So that red tower and purple tower, I believe the purple tower is where all the drops go. Or at least maybe he's sending a drop to each tower. I'm not sure his grand scheme. But that is that. Let's get out of here. And we might have time for another. Alright, I don't know where we are. I think I do. If it's where I think we are, I'll pretend like I meant to do it. Yep, okay, good. Alright, we are at Taco's base. His base is actually just south of Damian's. So if we headed north, we would see Irolibus not too far in the distance. Not visible right now, but I mean, if we went that way, we would see him. So this is Taco's base. He does record. He's one of the earlier members on the server as well. Looks like he's got a lot of beacons set up with a bunch of things. Whee! All the things. So yeah, Taco, I think he just got back. He was busy for a while, but he's back and he was recorded and he just put up a video. So go check out his channel and give him some support, inspiration and all that jazz. I don't know what his current plans are. He's got a base underground, but I'll let you guys check out his channel if you want to see more. So yeah, it spirals down. That looks cool. I like what that looks like. That's neat. Oh, because the 4 fences, but the post gets hidden in the beam. Very cool. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. I want it. I want to use that. That's mine idea now. No, very cool, Taco. Alright. But yeah, I don't know what his recent projects have been or what he's currently working on or planning to work on. So go find out. Go ask him. Or go tell him. Go tell him what his current plan is. Alright, but yeah, that's Taco. Okay, we're going to try to get some more done really quick. Okay, we are going to end the tour with one last stop at Runnings. Forest of Serenity. He's currently actually working on a new base, but I'm going to show this one. And you guys can go check out his recent video to check out his new one that he started, because he kind of shows what's going on there, and he talks about his plans, I think, for that area. So yeah, that was his place. His new place is northeast of Spawn. This place is kind of far west coastline of Spawn, of the main place. And my tunnel runs side by side. So yeah, we got another tunnel heading pretty much to the same location. So 4 tunnels heading all the way to the same location pretty much, or at least same direction for quite some ways. So imagine if we just had one rail going all the way and then a hub somewhere out here, and then Runnings, Jordan, and Stars, and myself, we could all have tunnels kind of coming off of that one. I haven't actually been down his tunnel on a rail. I don't know how much of it's complete. We had some issues where our rails intersected. We had a big battle. Knives were thrown, words were shot. No, we just we worked it out. Here we go. So yeah, my tunnel goes over top of his tunnel, or part of it, where before his tunnel used to go straight through. I'm going to have to be watching the audio on this. So yeah, this will be the last one. I guess I won't cut because I'm here. There's also Fancy Pants and Coco. Those are our 2 newest members. I'm not going to show theirs. Coco's got a place at Spawn. But go check out his video. He shows like his automated tree farm, as I said. But he's kind of waiting for 1.7 to go out to find a real base. I'm a real boy! And then Fancy as well. He started up a village and kind of a temple type deal, castle. But he's leaving it for now, and I think he's looking for a new start as well, and he's in a winter biome. So I'm gonna, and I did recently show his place, his Oak Village, or whatever, whatever you'd call it. I didn't know this portal went up here. That's cool. Yeah, I recently showed that place anyway, so we won't make it back there. Okay. Cool, cool. I don't know if I've ever been teleported up here by the portal. I guess there's two portals there, so maybe the other one goes straight down. So he's got these floating islands, which are pretty cool, and these bridges that go across them. And I'm not sure if that's some kind of... Okay, it's a slime. So slime farm probably gets sent up here. So yeah, right when Running joined the server, we all, or me, myself, I think Jars helped as well at one point, DGamer. And there's 4 slime chunks underneath here somewhere. And we hauled them all out and helped him build a ginormous slime ball farm. So there's slime balls for days. But yeah, it's a pretty nice base actually. He's done a really good job. It's very organic looking, very nice. I like all the trees, the wood. He's very good at that kind of stuff. This is cool. Okay, so those are the ladder perlevators. Ladder perlevator. But he's got a very... Let's go down. We'll take... Oops, I thought I threw a pearl. I did not. So he's got a nice little walkway that goes around most places. Oh, crap. Your place is going to kill me. Ah! And all these nice little houses. I'm not sure if this was going to be for something, storage or whatnot. I know he has another storage area, at least I thought. Maybe he's got a few all over the place. Let's go over here. Alright. But yeah, he's got these nice little paths, nice little bridges. He's done a good job with just kind of tying in all the terrain together. So Running is our youngest member on the server, I think. Other than maybe Iroh's brother, I can't remember. I think he's building a tree farm in this area, so I think those spots are for decorative trees, and then the actual tree farm's going down there, if I recall. But yeah, this place I believe is on hold for the moment while he's kind of playing with another idea. I'm going to keep running. Okay, so if we head over this way, I believe is to the other part. That's interesting. Oh, that's the base of that thing. Sorry, zombies, no time. We've got a nice little tunnel here. Ooh, I haven't been through this before. Okay, maybe he was working on a new walkway going somewhere. And I think we're leaving his village. Let's get back. There's some underground parts where he does have some storage. I'm just lost at the moment in figuring out where that was. I think it's back this way. I've headed the wrong direction. But I hope you've enjoyed... No, you don't. Actually, I want your chainmail. Give it. Give me. Stop. Stop it. Nice. Got it. What'd you get? Oh, not even enchanted. Perfect. Oh, yeah, it's this way. Alright, so this is the starting area. I even pointed this out when I was up above, and I couldn't find it. So here, he flooded this, dug it all out. There's his slime farm. I think things used to come up to here and get stored. They probably still do, unless he's working on relocating them up there. That's where they were being stored, so I'm not sure his transportation method. But he built this storage room earlier on when he first joined to get himself settled in and have some place to put everything. And then I believe it went down quite a ways. Oh, he's storing himself a villager zombie, it looks like. Going to purify you. Stop making so much lag. Alright. That is it, I think. I'm sure there's stuff I missed at people's bases, details, but that's why you gotta go watch their videos to get all the cool stuff and figure out all the in and outs of their builds and their mines and their money and their whatever. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this tour of Olympus. It was nice to get touring around. I didn't get to visit everybody's, but we did get to see some of the active members here on the server and what they're up to or what they've done in the past. What is this? Oh, this is Cactus Farm. And Zombie Farm, by the sound of it. What are you guys doing in there? Did they spawn in there? And then fall in the water? And now they're holding cactus, so they'll be there forever? Let's... Oops. Oh no, they could spawn right here. Running! Running! Not a big deal. We'll rectify this for him. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next episode. And thanks for joining me for 100 episodes on Olympus. Here's to 100 more. Bye-bye.